Welcome back to the Principals Podcast. It's season 2. I can't believe it. It's the 25-26 school year. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Santobin. This is
Mr. Eggleton. We're happy to have you here with us and with our guests here today. Do you want to introduce them, Mr.
Sure.
Santobin?
I'm super excited to have two of our star cross-country runners with us today, Julianna Schwabenbauer and Hannah Love. So we're going to start today's session off with a speed round of a few questions just to kind of get blood flowing and get the conversation going. So are you ready, ladies?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Don't think about it. Just spit it out, right? Okay. All right, here we go. What's something weird that you believed as a kid?
Probably that like cars didn't need gas.
Okay. Cars didn't need gas, didn't know how they ran. All right. How about you?
I don't know. Like,
Something really embarrassing and juicy, right? Anything?
like ghosts or something?
Oh, you believe in ghosts?
Believe in
All right.
ghosts.
Okay. All right.
All right. If you could swap lives with one fictional character for a day, who would it be?
You want to go?
SpongeBob. I don't know.
That's awesome. Great answer.
Probably like Rory Gilmore from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I unfortunately saw more than I wanted to. That was something my youngest daughter liked. She liked the Gilmore Girls. How about you, Mr. Eggleton?
One fictional character. Oh boy. I think like to be a professional wrestler, those guys are huge. So like Hulk Hogan, like back in the day,
All right.
come out of there and like go running. He was one of my heroes growing up as a little kid. So
Okay. All right.
how about you?
Fictional character. How about the Hulk?
Oh, the Incredible Hulk.
The
Okay.
Incredible Hulk. He was always, when I was growing up as a kid, that was my favorite superhero. So good. All right. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, nothing else, just one meal, what would it be?
Probably like chicken and potatoes.
Chicken and potatoes. All right.
Yeah, chicken and sweet potatoes.
Okay. Chicken and sweet potatoes. Good.
All right. You're running late. Has this ever happened to either of you? No, you're never late? Okay. You're running late for whatever reason. What is your go-to excuse?
Probably that I just slept in.
Slept in?
I forgot something.
Forgot something?
Okay, good. All right. If you were a character in a movie, what role would you play?
I don't know.
Favorite movie?
There's a lot.
Well, pick one, girl.
Do you know?
I don't know. I don't really watch that many movies.
Really? Okay. More of a social media person?
Yeah. TV shows.
All right. Okay. Yeah, good. All right. Well, we thank you for joining us today. We're super excited to have you with us, and we'll talk a little bit about cross country today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fantastic. You look a little more excited to talk about the cross country. All right. Start with this. So, we're halfway into the season. All right. Tell us a little bit about the season. What are you proud of? What's going on? What are you accomplishing? Talk a little bit about it from the team standpoint, and then I want to hear what's going on with you two as individuals.
We've had a lot of good meets this season, and I don't think other than invites, I don't think we've lost. And we just won a big invite, Big Red. We just won that.
Okay. Where was that at?
West Middlesex.
West Middlesex.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. So you won that as a team?
Yeah.
It was the girls' team?
Yeah.
Okay.
We beat Mercer, and then at Titusville, the one before that, Mercer beat us by 2 points. So it was nice to beat them finally.
Excellent. Good. So it's great to have those teams that push you a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how about some personal accomplishments this year? How are we doing so far?
I think I've been doing good, placing wise.
Okay.
And running good times.
Okay. Any PRs? How about you, Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen your name at the top of the board a lot, right, Hannah?
Yeah.
That's new this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because you're a ninth grader?
Yeah.
You're a ninth grader. Okay. So what is your current PR?
1943.
So you broke your sub 20. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm super jealous of that. I've never been able to do that.
Big meet this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it. Where are we going?
Hershey. It's called the Foundations Race. And the course is where the state's course is also at, so it's good to like get a run on there before if we make it to states.
So setting those goals pretty high, right? That's if you want to be one of the best teams, you got to compete in these types of races and invites. So how many teams will be there?
Oof, I have no idea. I haven't been to this one yet, so I don't know how big it is, but it's
Okay.
usually
It's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Kids from all over the state.
get to go out, stay overnight with your team, right?
Mhm.
So it's going to be a pretty cool experience. I would bet. So
Good. So it's your turn. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm stealing your question.
Yeah, that's all right.
I steal his questions a lot. I'm
okay.
a big mouth.
I asked one off the cuff there. So,
Okay.
but so every season has its ups and downs. What's one challenge your team has faced so far, and how did you overcome it? Well, you talked about losing to Mercer earlier,
Yeah.
and you beat him at the last invite, right? So, what did you do to? Can you tell us a little about your preparation for that?
Just like how you go into the race, like your mental state, I guess. You got to go in with a good, I like your goals, like what you want to accomplish.
Mindset, right? You have to have the proper mindset. That's huge. Absolutely. What does that look like for you? Like, how do you prepare mentally for a race?
I just think about all the goals I have for the race and
Okay. All right.
You go in like knowing like, hey, these are the top runners. Like, here's who I've got to keep up with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And for some people, especially when it comes to an individual sport like this, the thing that you kind of do is it doesn't really kick in until you're in the race and you see that person that maybe is setting that pace in front of you, right? And then all of a sudden that challenge rises, and then that's when that mental piece kicks in. Does that sound about right? Good. Let's move to, so we've got a 9th grader and a 11th grader. All right, so you got a little more experience. So I'm gonna lean on you on this one. What's it mean to be a leader? Do you consider yourself a leader yet?
Not really. I feel like that's more on the seniors.
Okay.
And since they've been around us for longer.
Right.
But
that doesn't mean you're not a leader, right?
Yeah.
So you lead. How do you lead then? Lead by what?
I just try to like support all my teammates.
Okay. Good.
And just like.
Who would you consider your leaders of your team this year?
Like Addie Jackson, and then Hayden Weber, and then like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. But I'm sure that you lead by example, right?
Yeah.
You lead by example. You get out there, you do the right things, you train the right way. Just hearing you talk about what you would eat, but it tells me that your nutrition training is probably spot on, right? The chicken and that kind of stuff. So good. Yeah. All of those things are things that are important for leadership. And that's something obviously you're going to be learning as a young one, a 9th grader coming up through. You're watching her, you're watching your senior leaders and taking that all in, because you're going to be a leader if you're not already, right? Good. Go ahead.
So tell us a little bit about your support. You guys go to a cross country meet. There's fans there, right? Your family, you support each other. Tell me how that looks, and how do you keep each other supported? How does your family and friends support you? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So like before the races, we all like you start in like a box. We always like try and make sure like, because the girls and the boys don't run together, since we're like co-ed, we always try to make sure like go to each other's like starting blocks and like tell them good luck, like don't get in your head about it. And then like cross country is like hard to like cheer on because it's all over the place, like you're running. So we try to make it to as many spots as we can on the course and cheer them on. And then at the finish, just be there for them if they're like tired or whatever, and give them water. And then our parents like support us doing the same thing on the course.
Do they go around in different parts of the course?
Yeah,
There's people there.
See them popping up around.
Yeah.
I am always, my kids ran at junior high. They didn't run. They did. There were different sports in high school, but in junior high they ran. So I had a little bit of that cross country experience. And the thing that first blew me away was the fact that you walk the course first, and then you run it. So for sure you're going 6.4 miles, 3.1,
3.1,
3.1. So
6.2.
6.2. I'm sorry, I thought it was 3.2.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't ask me to do math in my head. And I mean that's. Most people don't.
A 3-mile walk is not just an easy task.
Exactly. So I'm so impressed with the what you guys do and the level of difficulty. of what just goes into that. So let's talk a little bit about advice. So we kind of established that you're either a leader or you're kind of a leader in training because you're still younger people on the team, but certainly you've got enough experience, even with, and you ran a junior high, I assume, right? So if if you're talking to those future cross country runners right now, if you could give them one piece of advice, what would it be? We'll start with you, Julianna.
If you have a bad race, like don't get in your head about it because you're always going to have a race that you're not so happy with.
Okay.
So just like keep an open mind and race harder in the next one.
Yeah, don't let it drag you down.
Mhm.
Good. What about you, kiddo?
Like what Juliana said, like always be a good teammate and just like for me it's a big thing, like your team and that.
Okay.
So
Cross country is kind of one of those rare team sports where you really are competing as a team, but you're also competing against each other, right?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I know you probably want to beat Juliana. Juliana wants to beat you to an extent. You want everyone to do well, but that's kind of a weird dynamic too, because you get into these invites and you go to K-Saxon districts. You want to be the district champ, but so does your teammate. So you're competing against each other for that honor. So I think that's unique. Is that sometimes hard to balance that?
Yeah, but I think it's nice for us because we all run like good times, so that like no matter if we beat each other or not, we'll still like place well as a team.
Right.
So like, and I think we're all good enough friends that it doesn't really get in the way of anything, and we all help each other out and push each other harder.
That's awesome.
And really, at the end of the day, you're really just trying to beat your best time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it helps to have somebody who's maybe a little faster than you to push you to be faster. But at the end of the day, you feel the best when you know that, okay, I cut 2 seconds off my best time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I cut 3 seconds or 5, whatever it is. And then you obviously you have a goal to be able to be successful at the state level. You kind of know what those times are, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know where you have to be and what that. So I love that. I got one last question for you guys before we go. Do you have any superstitions? Do you have to like tie your shoes a specific way, wear a particular thing in your hand? Does anybody have anything like that they want to share?
I mean, I wear the same socks every race.
All right.
Do you wash them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So it's funny because in football, I never washed my socks because I was sure that they were good luck. I was in high school and I had the dirtiest gnats. So I obviously had to throw them away. They had holes in them, but I never washed them. So, it's just a little weird. That's my little weird thing. So pretty gross, right? So, guys, we want to wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, good luck this weekend. We look forward to seeing the results and hearing about all the successes we have. So, and good luck the rest of the season.
Maybe after that state run, we can get back together and bring you guys back and you guys can tell us a little bit about what happened. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Bring some of your teammates.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.